Welcome to the stream. How we doing? All right. How's everybody doing today? More draft review today. I know my community doesn't really care too much about this, but I care about it, all right? I used to just post a recording of me actually doing the battle. But everybody hated that. I think this is a much more digestible way to consume draft content. Alright, so this is weeks 3 and 4 of the Uber's Battling League. I actually have it in the title. The Uber's Pokemon Battling World League. Yes, the greatest of all titles. Yes. This is week 3 that we're looking at right now. This is going to be week 4. We're going to be looking at both weeks and see how I did. And I'm going to try to go into why I made the decisions that I made, and that led to the results of the battle. So right off the bat, I was fighting Lochner. What was surprising about this? Hold on, can I like... Yeah. So going into the Lochner fight, this is actually really important context. Y'all can't really see it. Wait, maybe I can... Yeah, the zoom. Oh yeah. So this is Lochner right here, the Tornadus. This is what I'm fighting, right? All you have to see right here is this crap, and then you'll know why I did what I did. So I built this whole team based around Mega Gengar, just for him to not even freaking bring it. Just for him to not even freaking bring it, like. Bruh. Because, yeah, as you can see, he doesn't even bring Mega Gengar, which is crazy, because I honestly think Mega Gengar might be the most broken Mega. Just because of Shadow Tag. That is ridiculous. So every single one of my Mons, except for, I think, Wake, has a way to deal with Mega Gengar. And even then, I think Wake actually survives an attack and can actually two-shot it because I'm running Scarf Wake here. I wonder, am I best off like showing off my team? Let's see. Donde está Lochner? Got all types of teams in here. Boom. Yes, this is the Lochner team. No, y'all can't really see it very well. Whatever, I'm not gonna worry about it. I ran Scarf, Wake, Assault Vest, Groudon, Scarf, Roaring Moon, Mega Man Ectric because it gets fast Volt Switch, and it's actually faster than Mega Gengar. That's one of the biggest things. And obviously Alomo. My biggest thing that y'all can't see right there is I was running Shed Shell, Alomo. Maybe let's get into the fight already. Pause. No music. He leads off with Kleavor, which is a pretty obvious lead, to be fair. I figured no matter what I outspeed, because I'm Scarfed, Roaring Moon, so I just go for U-turn. It's pretty safe. I do almost half his HP. We sent out Groudon because Groudon could eat literally everything. Yikes. That did a lot of freaking damage. So obviously Sharpness, X Scissor hits really freaking hard. He sends out Ditto, obviously to copy Groudon. My assumption is that he's Scarf Groudon, right? Because, you know, Ditto always runs Scarf. He saw my moves on Groudon. Maybe that's why he did that in the first place, was to eat a hit as Groudon, and then just to, like, see what moves I had. Ditto is such an interesting draft mon. Because I feel like just for information gathering, that's so useful. He now knows all the moves I was running. One of which was Eruption, because of Avalugg. You can't see it, but he has a Hisuian Avalugg, which I saw in some of his matches where going crazy. And Avalugg is not weak to types. Avalugg is weak to special attacks. So I actually ran Eruption on my Groudon just to beat that. He didn't even end up bringing it, but that's besides the point. But yeah, Eruption actually does more than a super effective Earthquake on Hisuian Avalugg. Interesting fun fact there for you. We get the Proto attack. He gets the Willow on me. Perfect read by him. I got destroyed there. I figure I may as well make use of my Proto attack while I can, but it's just not going to matter. Everything is so useless now that Roaring Moon is burned. At this point, Roaring Moon can only be used as a sack, so I switch out to Groudon to eat whatever the heck Gyarados does to me. We get the Sun up, which is important to note. Because of... This is one of the reasons why Groudon's so strong. He basically isn't even weak to water because of the Sun. So I'm very safe to switch into Gyarados there. And in the next match, you're going to see I'm switching into freaking Palafin. One of the most broken water types in all of Pokemon. I can just switch in Groudon into it because it's neutral to water. And it's a physical wall. So yeah, now this is another... Honestly, Lagnar is such a good team. Like, I'm looking at this crap. This team is absurd. Is this Single Strike Urshifu too? Or is this Rapid Strike? I think it's Single Strike. Yeah, it's Single Strike. Bro, Lagnar's team is ridiculous. This team is absurd. Mega Gengar, Single Strike Urshifu, Shedtail Cyclizar, Gyarados, Ditto. Bro, Kleavor as well. Really, really useful. Really good Terramon and Frostmoth and Avalugg. Shoot, man. Lagnar's team is cracked. So yeah, he Shedtails out. Gets the Intimidate. I Heat Crash. Break the sub. He actually tears into a Fairy type here and clicks Power Whip. Thankfully, Groudon is the god of all walls. We eat that. That is specifically eaten because I am max HP Groudon. Shoutouts. He clicks EQ on Alomo, but Alomo is just too freaking bulky. I believe I'm running max physical defense. Yes. I ran max physical defense Alomo because if you take a look at his team, no, I'm lying. I'm actually lying. I actually ran max Spadef because, and Mirror Coat because I was hoping to one-shot his Mega Gengar. That never came to fruition because he didn't bring Mega Gengar. So yeah, no. I switch out to Roaring Moon. Honestly, at this point, I'm okay with stacking Roaring Moon. That's why I send it out against this. I assume he's going to Terra Blast. But you turn out. There we go. We got some information. Power Whip on Alomo. This is only 140 defense on Alomo there. And it still ate that crap. Alomo's broken. Mega Manectric comes out for obvious reasons. We get the Intimidate. I click Hyper Voice thinking it would kill. Like a dumbass. I think he's running like Spadef for HP maybe. I should have just clicked like Volt Switch. That's on me. Big throw by me. He clicks EQ. Thankfully I intimidated him, so we're fine. That was such a bad play though by me to click Hyper Voice. Because not only that, but I revealed Hyper Voice there. Yeah, I really don't know why I clicked Hyper Voice. I mean, yeah, sure, you could have switched in Rotom Heat, but like, if I Volt Switched out, it would have been fine. It's not like I would have absorbed it. No, I think I remember why I did that. I remember why I clicked Hyper Voice, because I was Lightning Rod Manectric. So if he swapped to Ditto on my Manectric, he would have transformed into Manectric, not Mega Manectric, because I Mega Evolved this turn. Switching happens before the Mega Evolution, right? So he would have become regular Manectric, would have Lightning Rodded my Electric type move. I'm pretty sure that's why I clicked it. Either way, probably still should have just clicked Volt Switch. It is what it is. He clicks Stone Axe, Run Moon almost goes down. But that's my win condition right here. He set up the rocks. That's his biggest flaw here. We send out the Chad Cinderace. Hit him with the Court Change. Yeah. Discharge comes out, we're fine. At this point, I don't even care. I got the rocks up. Huge. You turn out Intim, that doesn't matter. He clicks Overheat, Manectric goes down. At this point, I don't even need Manectric anymore. Manectric's biggest purpose here was to click Hyper Voice to go through the subs of Shed Tail. And to outspeed Mega Gengar and Volt Switch out. But Mega Gengar isn't here, so whatever. I really don't need it for the rest of this fight. We sent out a Lomo because I calc that Max Spadeffa could eat that crap. He uses Willow, but honestly that's fine. I get the Wish Baton Pass into Groudon. Love to see it. We switch out to a Lomo so I don't have to worry about another burn, because obviously he's going to go burn. It's freaking Groudon. We Baton Pass again, trying to get some more regen health into Proto Walking Wake. And this is where everything goes down. Yes, sir. This is Choice Scarf Walking Wake. Now, I'm going to mention again. I mentioned this in the Aster fight. One of my favorite things about running Choice Scarf Walking Wake is that the opponent does not know your item. But your opponent does see your Proto. So he sees that I'm Proto Spatak. But he doesn't necessarily know that I'm Scarfed. If I was Proto Speed, he knows what he's dealing with. But he doesn't know that I'm Scarfed right now. So anyway, I outspeed. We Draco Meteor with the Proto Spatak. It's over for him. Ditto comes out. Now this is where it gets really interesting. So I guess he sends in Ditto there to scout what moves I have. But to be fair, Walking Wake almost always runs the same moves. So I don't know. He switches into Round and Around. I figure, right? What was I thinking here? Because Ditto copied my Spatak. I think I remember. I think I remember. So I killed Rotom Heat, right? Spatak is lowered. So when he sends in Ditto, he copies my Spatak drop, right? Even if he is Scarfed, I do not think that he kills me here at full HP. I think I actually survive with like, I don't know, like 10% or something, even a Draco. So I stay in Draco because he has less percent than me, right? I also built most of my bulk EVs into HP for this team because, fun fact about Ditto, Ditto copies all of your stats except for HP. So like since Walking Wake has its slight bulk into HP, Ditto's not copying that. So it's just like free points for me and he's weaker because of that. We click Draco again though because I would have killed Walking Wake Ditto there, or I would kill Round and Around with a Draco even at minus attack, and that's exactly what happened. That was huge for me. I just killed 2 Mons in a row with Walking Wake. I don't think I would have killed there with Draco, so I just switched into a Lomo. Easy. We'll get some more regen health. Urshifu comes out, the Chad. The sub. See, now this is where it got a little crazy. Thankfully, I slow baton passed out. I did not Toxic. Alright, I think I'm running Scald. I don't remember what I'm running. But yeah, we sent out Groudon, who can very easily 1v1 this thing. He clicks Bulk Up, which is starting to get a little bit scary, but honestly, even with that, I have a pretty solid method of handling this, and it's called Heat Crash. Which still does good damage even through the Bulk Up. I had to sag Groudon there. There's nothing else I could do. We send out Walking Wake, who does still outspeed because we're Choice Scarfed. And we already know that he's not Choice Scarf because obviously he used Bulk Up. So we just outspeed and one-shot it at this point. He clicked Sucker Punch, but I don't care. I eat that crap and just click Hydro Steam. And at this point... Alright, I think I have to switch here. Maybe it would have been smarter there to click Draco Meteor, just so that way he could not send in Ditto there. I don't know. So that way he would have copied my Spatag drop. I was just too worried about missing Draco on Urshifu, because then it would have been GG for me. Anyway, we sent in a Lomo on, on Ditto, and it's clicking Hurricane for some reason. Laughable. Laughable. Hurricane comes out again. Thankfully, we did not get confused. We knock off its Choice Scarf, so we know that Ditto was holding a Choice Scarf. This is the turn where I knew that I won. Right here. When I clicked knockoff on this Ditto, this is when I won the game. When Ditto loses his Choice Scarf, he can no longer win the 1v1 against my Walking Wake. It is impossible, because I still have my Choice Scarf, he does not. I outspeed him and kill him with the Dragon type move. So shoutouts to Alomo, the GOAT. I let him kill me here, because now he can switch moves. We send in Cinderace. I'm going to outspeed him, because he doesn't have a Choice Scarf, so it doesn't matter. I kill him. We U-turn out back into Walking Wake, who does outspeed Kleavor. But fun fact about this, I actually threw. I did not speed creep to Choice Scarf Kleavor. And he is Choice Scarf, but he's not max speed Kleavor. But if he was max speed Kleavor with Choice Scarf, he would have actually outsped my Walking Wake. Because I speed crept to, like, I think Mega Gengar. Something like that. Or maybe it was Choice Scarf Urshifu. Either way. That crap's crazy. But anyway, even through that throw, we still win. We probably still would have won even if he was outspeeding me. Maybe? How much HP does Kleavor have? No, I would have won. I absolutely would have won. Sucker Punch would have killed there, definitely. Either way. Either way, that was a really good game. Yeah, I even said it in chat here. Even if not, I had Sucker on Cinder to finish there. But yeah, Lackner was a really good battler. I think this is actually the closest match I've had in this league so far. Yeah. Shout out to Lightner. I didn't get to show off my Chad Shed Shell Alomomola to be able to switch out on Mega Gengar. Unfort. But yeah, I think that was pretty well played on both of our sides, honestly. Although, I don't know. I had some pretty bad throws. The Hyper Voice on the Gyarados was ridiculously bad. I get where my mind was coming from, but taking an Earthquake on Gyara is not worth it. Getting burned on Roaring Moon made him literally useless, so there's that as well. Groudon put in work. What can I say? It was a very solid game. Obviously, getting the court change on the rocks was really good. Anyway, shout out to Lackner. That was a really, really close battle. And it was fun, too. And now, we have the battle against M-Man, who... This is the first game where I brought the Grassy Boys. Yes, sir. The Chlorophyll Boys. This is the first game where I'm bringing my 3 and 1 point moners. So, looking at who is this? M-Man, the Detroit Duots. I know it's a little hard to see, but we're dealing with Koraidon. We're dealing with Palafin. We're dealing with Ursaluna. We're dealing with a lot of crap here. You can actually see the entire team right here. So, Koraidon, the other Sunsetter, well, the other major Sunsetter in the league. So we both have major Sunsetters, right? So why would I not build my entire team around Sun? There are 2 opportunities to get Sun up on the field. Either his Koraidon or my Groudon. Sun is going to be up so much of the game. So at that point, screw it. I built my entire team to be Sun-based. The Duots. I'm not gonna stay on this too long. I just wanted to get a quick overview. Yeah, we're running Life Orb, Leafeon with Leaf Blade, Terra Blast, Knockoff, and Solar Blade. And we're running Exeggutor, Chlorophyll, Choice Specs, Leaf Storm, Psychic, Giga Drain, and Sludge Bomb. And I think that actually worked pretty well against this team, right? Exeggutor with the Choice Specs actually can one-shot Koraidon. I really wish that happened. Spoiler alert, it didn't. But it would have been cool, alright? And Chlorophyll Exeggutor, fun fact, at the speed that I creeped it to, actually outspeeds No Scarf Koraidon. That's ridiculous. Chlorophyll is an insane ability. Yeah, Exeggutor outspeeds, like, max speed No Scarf Koraidon. And guess what? Leafeon in Chlorophyll doesn't even need a Scarf, and it outspeeds Scarf Koraidon. With, like, a lot of EVs to spare, too. It's actually crazy. So I wasn't even really worried about Koraidon. We had many ways to counter it. Exeggutor one-shots it with Psychic. Leafeon, I had Terra Fairy, Terra Blast to absolutely obliterate it. What else did I have here? Oh, I think I ran Scarf Wake again. No, I think I was running Specs Wake, actually. Yeah, I was running Specs Wake because if I was fighting Koraidon anyway, I was likely going to have the Sun up. So I ran Choice Specs Proto Speed this time. And Groudon just 1v1s it because Groudon's bulkier than Koraidon. And I'm also running Will-O-Wisp on Groudon to stop any sweeps that Koraidon can get going with, like, a Swords Dance set or something. There's a lot of things that go on with this fight. Let's just see. He leads the classic Spite Ops lead. He's obviously going to try to get Sticky Webs up. Joke's on him, I'm running Heavy Duty Boots for the first time in my drafting career. I have yet, until this battle against M-Ben, I have yet to ever run Heavy Duty Boots. And I did it for this game, specifically for Sticky Webs. Because I figured there could be situations where I need to send out Cinderace and outspeed to get the court change off, but if I'm slower than the opponent, then it's not going to matter. So I needed Heavy Duty Boots just to be immune to the speed drop. So anyway, I clicked Bulk Up because I figured, you know what, maybe he doesn't have Circle Throw. He does have Circle Throw, unfort. I should have known. He Circle Throws. I got a little bit lucky here, you could say. And I got Circle thrown into Cinderace, which is perfect because that means I can literally court change it right off the bat. However, I want to kill Spite Ops first because there's one important thing to note about court change. One of court change's only disadvantages is that it specifically switches the sides. So if I let him get Sticky Webs on my side, when we both have it, that means we're both dealing with Sticky Webs, which to be fair is fine. But I don't want to deal with Sticky Webs. I'd rather him be the only one with Sticky Webs, obviously. So I'm going to kill Spite Ops that way he can't set it back up. He sends out Ursaluna. I click Court Change, transform into a normal type. Calc said that I didn't die to anything Ursaluna did before Burn. But now he gets the Flame Orb and the Trailblaze Speed. Honestly, this is probably my throw. I should not have done that. I probably should have just clicked High Jump Kick and get the Oko. Because after burn damage, too, he absolutely would have died. No matter what roll I got with High Jump Kick. I was just worried, man. In my eyes, I wanted to get the court change up above all else. And if in a terrible situation where I missed High Jump Kick, it would have been over. It would have been over. If I missed High Jump Kick, I would have lost the game. Probably. So I just went safe and clicked court change. And then you turned out after. This puts me in a really bad position here. He's got Guts trailblazed up Ursaluna, running up. And this thing is a freaking truck. I need y'all to understand. Nobody can do this much HP to Alomomola besides Ursaluna with Guts Burn. This is ridiculous. I'm running max defense Alomo in this game. This is max defense. And it did over half to me. Granted, thankfully I ran leftovers here, so I actually live a couple rolls here, but that's besides the point. He switches out, actually. Maybe he's assuming I click protect or something. Honestly, I think he should have stayed in. I absolutely think he should have stayed in. I think that was a throw on his part. If he clicked EQ again... Yeah, what was he thinking I would do? Because he wins that war. I don't know. Did I hard switch as well? No, I baton passed. I wonder why I baton passed. That didn't seem very safe for me. Yeah, so this is exactly what I was talking about. I was able to hard switch into Groudon. Oh, this turn's actually really important. Shoot, I missed it. Yeah, so Palafin comes out. Speed is dropped. Also very important to note. Shout out Sticky Webs. We baton pass into Groudon, who sets up the Sun. Because of that, Palafin can't do jack to me, even if it's choice banded. Especially since it's not even in hero form yet. So, I know he has to switch. I know he has to switch. And quite frankly, I don't think he's even going to, I don't even think he's going to flip turn. I think he's going to hard switch. Because he doesn't want to take that damage on Palafin, no matter what I outspeed him because of Sticky Webs. So I think he's going to hard switch. Now, what is the one move that my Groudon could click that hurts the most Mons on this team? And that's Earthquake. Absolutely, it's Earthquake. Because Koraidon resists Heat Crash. Hell, so does Palafin. And so does Victini. So, Earthquake's always the safest play here. Even if Heat Crash does more damage to Ursaluna, it does more damage to Sylveon, Earthquake is safe. So I go Earthquake. And guess what? It pays off. Because he hard switches to Victini, assuming I'm going to click Heat Crash, I assume. And then I one-shot Victini. Just like that. Love to see it. That's a huge turn for me. Koraidon comes out. He's trying to 1v1 my Groudon. So he clicks Swords Dance. Now, this looks really bad for me. Unless I click one of these. Will-O-Wisp. Yes, we brought Will-O-Wisp specifically for this 1v1. So, in doing calcs before this battle of Koraidon versus Groudon, there's a few situations where Koraidon wins this battle, especially if it's like choice banded. And I knew that if he was running a Swords Dance set and I burned it, then I win this war overall. Because of not only burn chip, but also he's not able to switch. If he's not able to switch, then even if Groudon does go down here, one of my other mons could absolutely handle it. And he's not Scarfed because he Swords Danced. So there's a lot of conditions as to why Will-O-Wisp is the best play. He looks Collision Course. Now, fun fact actually, if he ran Flare Blitz, he would have actually beaten my Groudon in this 1v1, even while being burned. I was doing calcs. Flare Blitz in the Sun, I think did like, God, I don't know, like 60%? I think it did 60% Mineral, which is ridiculous. That would have two-shot me. At least he would have gotten rid of my Groudon early. That would have been huge for him. But he was not running Flare Blitz. I got lucky there. So he just has to go for Collision Course. He can't really do anything to me. So I just live. And then I win the 1v1. Shout out to Will-O-Wisp. He sends out Palafin, but honestly, I'm not even worried about it. I hard swap to the GOAT, Alomo. Yes, sir. Eat the Jet Punch. Yet again, we're seeing why Alomo is so absolutely cracked. After getting destroyed by Ursaluna. Now I'm just freaking walling this Palafin. I'm trying to go for Scald Burns here, but after failing once, I decide, you know what, I'm just going to knock off whatever item he has, which is an Assault Vest, which honestly didn't really matter that much. I probably would have been better off just spamming Scald for Scald Burns. Whatever. We slow baton pass into Cinderace. Hit him up with the Pyro Ball. I could have run Iron Head to get a one shot on Sylveon, but I don't think it would have worked very well for my moves. Wish comes true. I respect, honestly, the wish passing Sylveon here. But yeah, Alomo just hard walls Palafin. This is the exact reason why I knew max defense Alomo was just cracked for this fight. We send out the Chad Executor. Yes, sir. We get the wish. And then we hit him up. Ah, this makes you so sad, though. I thought he might switch in Sylveon, but honestly, it was so dumb. Oh, why didn't I Leaf Storm, bro? It's so annoying. I wanted to get some kills with Executor, just because it's a 1-point mon. If I clicked Leaf Storm, we would have killed Ursaluna there, man. That's so disappointing. Why did I not click Leaf Storm? Fudge. Anyway, we hard swap Groudon. Because I didn't click Leaf Storm, I'm required to sack something in order to set the sun up. That's Groudon. Send out Groudon. We take the death from Ursaluna. It is what it is. That's what I get for misplaying. But because of that sack, we send out the Chad Leafeon, Life Orb, Chlorophyll, Solar Blade in the sun charged. Can 1v1 and one-shot all 3 of the remaining mons. Bop. 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 That crap was crazy. That crap was crazy. That crap was crazy. And this is exactly why I wanted to run Leafeon for this team. I feel like Leafeon on a Sun team, honestly, pretty good mon. Like, now granted, that was a very specific scenario where Leaf Blade absolutely obliterates those last 3 mons. To be fair, those are the only 3 mons that Leafeon could have sweeped through. Koraidon, Victini, and Spidups all wall grass type moves. But I digress. And against Koraidon, we had Terra Fairy, so. And we had knockoff for Victini. Whatever. The point is that Leafeon did that crap. Chlorophyll makes him outspeed even a Scarfed Koraidon. Shout out to Leafeon. And that's week 4. We actually get a 5-0. Really, really nice. Yeah, honestly, that was just I feel like it was just really solidly played by myself. My biggest throw there was clicking Sludge Bomb on Executor, which I lost ground on because of that. It is what it is. You don't need a 6-0, you just need to win, right? It makes me more mad though because I wanted to get more kills with Executor. Whatever. Either way, we won weeks 3 and 4. Really great. We have a streak of 4 now. Which honestly, I couldn't ask for better. You know, again, this whole drafting thing is still really new to me. So for me to see that it's going this well is honestly really cool. I'm in 3rd place as of right now. 4-0, 11 kill points. Let's freaking go. Next week, I'm fighting the Stockton Saraledges. Let's see. You can barely see it at the very left here. He's got a really strong team, though. I actually already built a team for this. So we're going to see how this goes well. And hopefully it goes good enough. Either way, that's going to be it for the little review here. Y'all have a great day. I'm going to go stream some Mother Trucking Pikmin for ya.